type in Labette County Grizzlies, and it should be right there that we're like. You're welcome. As I apologize for that. Poking out a fan is doing both Pittsburgh and Labette County's
Takes 2 dribbles, shoots, and scores. It's Madison Brandon with her first point of the night. Labette County leads at 7-2 with 3 minutes and 18 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Here's Jacqueline Hall now giving it to Johnston on the left side. No substitutions, or excuse me, off that first free throw, we did have a substitution. Ashante Smith checks in for Jasmine Perez, so that's the first sub for Coach Snyder and her Grizzlies. Pass tipped around, and Anna Dean steals it away. Labette County with their second forced turnover of the ball game. Here's Brandon in the near corner. Here's Carson Stewart, right wing. Now Brandon in the corner, head fakes and reverses it now. Now Smith, Wilson left wing, skip past Stewart. Pittsburgh's out of position. Three-pointer good for Carson Stewart. 10-2 is the score. Labette County leads it. Carson Stewart with the first made three-pointer of the ball game from either teams. Here's a double team. Carson Stewart hits the deck, steals it away. Up ahead to Madison Brandon. Her layup, no good, but she's fouled.
That was great effort by Carson Stewart. Exactly what we talked about with the Fort Scott game. She's really kind of hitting her stride now and stepping up and making those plays. And in this case, putting Madison on the free throw line.
As on the foul, they'll get Megan Johnston, her first personal. And second team foul for the Dragons as Madison's first free throw strong off the back iron. Checking in for the Purple Dragons, Cheyenne Hunt comes back in the game, as does Desi Gorley. They replace Kylie Musa and Megan Johnston. Second free throw for Brandon is good. She's 2 for 4 from the line with 2 points. 11-2, Labette County leads it. Addison Rexwinkle replaces Madison Brandon. So on the court for Labette County is Audrey Dewey, who just checked in as well. Carson Stewart, Addison Rexwinkle, Ashante Smith, and Anna Dean. Pittsburgh breaks the press this time. Pass across the paint, out of bounds. They'll say it was off of the hands of Anna Dean, who did get a hand on it. So Pittsburgh will inbound underneath their own basket. Hall, the inbounder, finds in the corner Ava Hurt, the 5'2" freshman. So 2 freshmen we've seen tonight from the Purple Dragons as we have a stolen pass inside from Labette County. Here they come on the other end. Here's Carson Stewart fresh off of a 3. Good pass and position inside for Anna Dean, who gets her 6th point of the evening. Timeout, Coach Krotz. Labette County on a roll. They lead at 13-2 here in Harrison. We'll take 30 seconds on KLKC.
Labette Grizzly basketball is brought to you by Bartlett Co-op with 8 convenient locations in southeast Kansas and northern Oklahoma. Contact Bartlett Co-op for all your farming needs in Bartlett, Edna, Oswego, Mound Valley, Chitopa, Coffeyville, and Big Cabin.
At 13-2 with 1:51 on the clock in the first quarter here in Altamont. As a combination of turnovers and the ability to finish off of those turnovers is what has gotten Labette County their early double-digit lead.
Yeah, and that's something Snyder's really good at, is working on defense and getting in transition, and so that's something we're really seeing from the Grizzlies right now.
A three-pointer too strong for Jacqueline Hall, and a foul off of the rebound going the other way on Hall, who was fighting for her own miss. As that's 2 on Hall. And that's 4 team fouls on the Purple Dragons. Carson Stewart flips it up to Audrey Dewey. As Ridley Lynn is the only change since the timeout. As Lynn's on the court, as is Smith, Stewart, Dewey, and Rexwinkle. Dewey has it, hits a cutting Lynn. She's faced by 2 Dragons, and she'll reverse it back out. Here's Stewart from the corner driving baseline. Rexwinkle gets it and flips it to Dewey on the right wing here in front of us. Her pass is tipped, stolen away by Desi Gorley. Here she comes, it's 2-on-1, and she's fouled from behind by Audrey Dewey, who can't believe it. And she thought she got all ball, but even if she did, that's a tough no call from an official. And so at the line shooting 2's Gorley, looking to get in the scores book. Her first free throw is no good off of the glass. A couple new Dragons check in. It's Kylie Musa and Gabrielle White, another freshman. So we've seen 3 freshmen from the Purple Dragons as Carson Stewart checks out, and she's replaced by Madison Brandon, who got a good breather. Gorley's second free throw hits the front of the rim and falls home this time, so she went 1 for 2 that time. 13-3, Labette County leads it by 10. Now under 60 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Brandon's pass is tipped but tracked down by Rexwinkle on the far side. Back to Brandon, now Dewey right wing. Lynn flashes inside, well defended by Gorley. She picks it off again. Here comes Gorley on the other end again. Her layup's good. Desi Gorley on a 3-0 run of her own. 13-5 now the score. Pittsburgh showing some life, or should I say Desi Gorley, the junior, showing some life.
Yeah, she's really putting effort in the effort, and we are seeing that.
Brandon open in the corner. She'll shoot it, and she makes it, but a foul going the other way before the shot. As they got Ashante Smith, I believe, on an illegal screen underneath, as that was a perfect play design from Coach Snyder, getting Brandon wide open in her favorite spot, that being the corner, and she cashed it home, but a foul on Labette County. So now Pittsburgh is going to get a chance at the final shot of the first quarter. 10 seconds on the clock, pass inside, tipped by Smith, but right back in the hands of Gorley. Now Hurt has it. Hurt rotates. 1 second, they have to shoot it, and they don't know it, and they won't get a shot off, so clock awareness Pittsburgh didn't have on that possession. At the end of the first quarter, Labette County leads it 13-5. We'll take 60 seconds on KLKC. You're listening to Labette County Lady Grizzly Basketball.
Hi, this is Brian at Bowen Pharmacy, and today I'd like to visit with you about how you take your medications. Did you know that when you miss 2 doses per week, that's 3.5 months out of the year that you missed your medications? And that can have detrimental effects on your health in a long time period. Here at Bowen Pharmacy, we have this great new machine called the Rapid Pack RX. And what this machine does is it takes all your medications, filters it down, and puts in this nice strip right here that you can pull out of this box. And at any time of the day that you need your medication, it's right here ready for you. Whether you take it 1 a day, 2 a day, 5 a day, or 6 times per day, we can make that happen for you. It's all interfaced with our pharmacy system, and when it runs through, it puts all those times down for you. It even prints the medications on the strip. You can take it throughout the day without having to take your bottles with you. It helps you stay compliant, helps you stay healthy, and it's going to give you a long life to live to enjoy. Here at Bowen Pharmacy, we're always thankful that you choose us to be your local provider. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
The players make their way back onto the court for the first possession of the second quarter. Labette County leads it 13-5 as Jacqueline Hall will maintain point. As Labette County is in a zone this time, Isabel, a 3-2 zone. Yes. Hall comes off of the screen and gets it. Ball rotated in the hands of Johnston now. They change course and go back on the other side as Pittsburgh, I think, is a little bit shocked by this zone, as everything on this possession and still is staying outside of the 3-point line.
Yeah, I don't think they were expecting them to run this coming into the second quarter.
And a travel on Hall, as that was kind of, you could tell it was a punch in the mouth. They
didn't
what
know
the
how to
heck just
handle
happened?
that
Was kind of a weird possession, as Pittsburgh had kind of gotten downhill by getting inside the paint off of guards, driving downhill, but not on that possession. Brandon gets it inside. She passes it to the corner to Wilson. Wilson has it on the right side. Ball rotated. Dean top of the key. Now Perez left wing. Drives baseline. Gets an edge and throws it to the corner. And a blocking foul. As it is a blocking foul. We'll see who they get on it. For the first time tonight, Paige Morey checked in. 5'8", senior for the Purple Dragons. That's Morey's first personal and 5th team foul. Perez wide open for 3 in the corner off the inbound. No good. She gets her own rebound. What an effort from Jasmine Perez as she tracks down her own miss. And now Labette County with a fresh possession. Brandon misses a layup. Stewart flies in, somehow gets the rebound. What an effort. Brandon pulls up from the baseline and gets it to go. What an effort from Jasmine Perez and Carson Stewart on the boards as Coach Krotz wants another 30-second timeout.
Yeah, that was amazing effort by Carson Stewart. Again, exactly what we talked about. Seeing that effort from her. I mean, just working. I mean, first with Jasmine Perez getting her own rebound. I mean, that was impressive.
That was.
But then to have Carson fight for it again after Madison missed it, and then again being able to finish that off. That's exactly what Snyder wants from these girls, and so I know she's really happy with them right now.
As I don't know which rebound was, more impressive.
Yeah.
Because Perez had to run farther than Carson did on hers, but Carson It was a 1-on-3
She had to battle.
situation. And she somehow came away with it as Pittsburgh gets it now. Hall, the point guard, Labette County leads it by 10. 6:45 to go in the first half. As Hall's double team, Brandon tries to create the jump ball, but they won't get it. As the loose ball on the deck. A jump ball is called. It'll be possession arrow Labette County. As you can tell, Izzy, that Coach Krotz of Pittsburgh had not maybe a goal coming in, but an expectation to handle this Labette County pressure as Brannon drives and scores. 17-5 Labette County. Easy score there for Madison Brannon. But you can tell that he came in with the expectation to not be beaten by the Grizzly pressure and defense. I think that's why we've seen 2 quick timeouts from him.
Yeah, I definitely don't think he expected them to. I mean, they're not playing terrible, but I don't think he expected us to drive as much as we have, and I think that's something that's really helping us. But I think you're right. He did expect to go and play a little bit better than they are right now. So I bet he is. We can see he's frustrated right now.
As Pittsburgh lost possession of it, Labette County came down here and got called for traveling. As Brannon made the shot, but a travel was called before the shot, excuse me. So that's 5 points now Brannon has had taken away due to a travel and then a foul earlier. So Pittsburgh with it again. Couple opportunities here Labette County's given them. Pass up ahead this time to Gabrielle White, another freshman here. As they break the press this time, Gorley has it in the corner. Hall squares up from deep, and it's off short right. Rebound by Carson Stewart as she soared for that one, as she's been aggressive on the glass. Brandon has it in the far left corner. Now Dean near the left wing, back to Perez. Perez throws it back to Dean, who turns this way and throws it to Stewart. Pass inside to Wilson. They have numbers, and her pass goes off of the thigh of Hall out of bounds. It'll stay with the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that was the right idea by Shelby. It just went off the leg of one of the Pittsburgh defenders.
Wilson inbounding, looking underneath. Brannon was the intended target, tipped out of bounds. Good defense underneath from Hunt and White. Wilson will try again. She'll throw it over the top to Dean. Now to Brandon, top of the key. Deep three-pointer. Looked good, barely too strong. As here's a steal from Jasmine Perez, who's fouled from behind. Kylie Musa turned and faced too fast, and Jasmine Perez stole it away. Man, I'd hate to be guarded by Perez. She wasn't really even guarding her there. She just had the awareness to get the loose ball. Yeah,
it would be frustrating. I mean, she's so good at picking the pockets of these ball handlers. And that's why you see her get so many turnovers time and time again.
Ashante Smith checks back in for Madison Brannon. 17-5, Labette County leads it, nearing the 5-minute mark in the first half. Stewart has it on the left wing and gives it to Perez now. Pittsburgh in a 2-3. Stewart's three-pointer too strong. Good shot, though, from Stewart as Dean gets the offensive rebound, tries to go back up, but it's not there, and she'll throw it back out to Stewart. Wilson in the corner in front of Coach Krotz of Pittsburgh. She'll rotate now far side. Wilson hits a cutting Dean, tries to get an edge, shoots, and it's too strong, but a good look from Anna Dean as two Dragons fight for it, and that almost cost him a turnover off of the offensive rebound, or defensive rebound. But Hall comes away with it. Tries to get an edge on Perez and is cut off by Stewart, who steals it away. Carson Stewart one-on-one with Hall. Shoots with the left hand and scores with the left hand. 19-5. Carson Stewart is answering the call of Lauren Forbes being out. As whenever I ask you, is he in pregame, who's going to fill the slot of Lauren Forbes? Before you said Shelby Wilson off the bench, you did say Carson Stewart.
Yes, I did. And I was hoping to see that from her because she's a great basketball player. And like I said, that's exactly what we're seeing right now. So it's been a great effort by Carson.
A long two from Hall, no good. Beautiful transition offense for Labette County, but Perez's layups, no good. As that was a gorgeous pass from Stewart up ahead to Perez. But here comes Pittsburgh. Already inside the paint is Gorley. She's rejected, but a foul is called as Anna Dean is going to get called on the foul as Labette County's bench thought it was clean. As Dean met Gorley right at the top. As Pittsburgh has 5 points, and Desi Gorley has 3 of them, and she's at the line shooting 2 more. Her first one is in and out. She'll have one more. 4 new Labette County Grizzlies check in. It's the sophomore Nevaeh Jones, Ridley Lynn, Addison Rexwinkle, and Madison Brannon. And the 5th one to round that out was already on the court, Ashante Smith. As the freshman for Pittsburgh, Megan Johnston, checks back in. As Gorley's second free throw is good, she's 2 for 4 from the free throw line and is the leading scorer with 4 of the 6 Pittsburgh points. Nevaeh Jones with it deep left wing, guarded by Gorley. Pittsburgh in a 2-3 zone. Brandon right wing has 2 flashers inside, Lynn and Smith, but doesn't hit either of them. Reverses to Jones. Jones finds Brandon. Looking inside, does throw it to Ashante. Right back to Brandon for a square it up. 3, that's good for Madison Brandon. That is perfect offense, and that is how you play against a zone. You get the defenders to suck in, and then they can't recover fast enough.
Yeah, that was a great play by the Grizzlies.
Jacqueline Hall has it. 3 minutes to go, almost. 22-6. Labette County with the lead. Johnston in the corner with the ball. Now Gorley looks to drive, gets in between 2 Grizzlies, and then is stopped by help side Ridley Lynn. Johnston has it. Pittsburgh trying to slow things down again. Now Hurt has it. Here's a 3-pointer. No good by Gorley. Rebounded by Madison Brannon. Here's Addison Rexwinkle skip up ahead to Jones. Jones near the right corner in front of Coach Krotz. Looking inside. Pass tipped, but in the hands of Smith. Gorley with active hands again. She's had 2 stolen passes. Almost had a 3rd there, and then Hurt comes in and steals it away. Ava Hurt is fast, and she'll get in the paint, and she'll score. As Hurt, a freshman, not even under the varsity and JV girls roster. She's under the freshman list here on the roster sheet. We didn't really anticipate them playing, but Ridley Lynn, what a save underneath as she missed a layup and then saved it from going out of bounds and hit the deck hard. Good effort there from Ridley Lynn as Labette County maintains possession. Up by 14, 2 minutes to go as Lynn's fouled underneath as Brandon made another 3, but obviously after the foul, as Brandon's shooting the ball well. She has 9 points. As checking in is Audrey Dewey. She replaces Addison Rexwinkle, as that is 17 fouls on Pittsburgh. It should be a 1-and-1 situation, and now they line up for it. So Ridley Lynn at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Checking back in is Anna Dean. She'll replace Ashante Smith on the court for the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. I know we have some potential Pittsburgh listeners. We thank you for joining us as well. On the court for Pittsburgh is Lynn's front end is good. Jacqueline Hall, Desi Gorley, Megan Johnston, Ava Hurt, and Cheyenne Hunt. If any of those pronunciations are off or wrong, just tune into our YouTube live stream and comment and let me know, and I'll change that. As Ridley Lynn knocks down both calmly from the free throw line, and we have another timeout. Coach Krotz, he's used 3. It's a full timeout, so we'll take 60 seconds. Labette County leads it by 16. 60 seconds on KLKC.
High school sports fans, follow your team live with the free ScoreStream mobile app. Just download ScoreStream to get real-time scores, photos, and awesome video from your game and your rivals. Plus, follow your favorite teams and friends. Get real-time high school sports from ScoreStream.
Hey Parsons, I'm Anna. This is Raven. We're the Anna and Raven Show, and we can't wait to wake you up on Variety 93.5.
We're the show that's all about relationships. So if it's going on at home, at work, in your life, we want to know about it.
Also, every day a couple joins us for Couples Court. They tell us what their disagreement is about, and then it's up to you to decide who's right.
Want to win cash? You can challenge me daily in pop culture trivia. It's called Can't Beat Raven. Beat me, and you get the jackpot.
Get ready to laugh, Labette County. We're the Anna and Raven Show on Variety 93.5.
The Anna and Raven Show.
As Labette County has the basketball, as Pittsburgh, I didn't quite see what happened, but I think that we had a travel call as Dean gets inside and gets easy position and lays it in. As Anna Dean having a pretty good night. She has 8 points and a technical on Coach Krotz. As I knew he was kind of upset, calling 3 timeouts in the first half, but I didn't expect a technical to come out of him. But he does get called for the technical foul. So Madison Brandon's going to shoot the technical free throws.
So I had one on the line.
So Madison Brandon will shoot 2 free throws and Labette County should get possession. Brandon's first one's too strong. She's now 2 for 5 from the free throw line. Gets the second one. Brandon now cracks double figures with 10 points on the game. Labette County leads it by 19, 27-8, and they do indeed get the ball off of the technical foul. Nevaeh Jones running point now to Brandon in the corner, throws it inside to Lynn. One power step and no good, gets her own miss again, and reverses it out to Dewey. Smart decision there from Lynn to back it out. Brandon feeling good from deep. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Madison Brandon with 13 points, 2 3-pointers. Labette County leads it 30-8.
Yep, she is feeling good tonight, and we love to see it.
As here's a shot strong from Gorley. Rebound on the backside, though, and then she's rejected underneath. Anna Dean with the rebound off of the block shot. Here's Nevaeh Jones in transition, slowing it down now to Brandon. As Dean was throwing it to Dewey, and it was stolen away by Gorley, who has a couple steals, but her foot was on the line. It'll stay with Labette County with 54 seconds on the clock. As Brandon really has been hot, as she's only made 2 threes. I say only, but she's made 2 other 3-pointers that were called off because of a foul and a travel.
Yeah, well,
So-
and she's stepping into that shot confidently,
Yeah.
so we know we're going to see some more from her tonight.
As she almost shot one here in front of us in the right corner, but she'll reverse it. Gets it again, head fakes and drives baseline. Awkward floater, almost goes in, but Hall on the rebound and a foul going the other way, I think on Ridley Lynn. They are going to get Ridley on the foul, as Labette County's played a really aggressive but yet very clean first half, as that's Ridley's first personal and just 6th team foul in Labette County. So granted another foul, it doesn't look like Pittsburgh's going to get into the bonus. 32 seconds on the clock. 2 Grizzlies take a seat. Anna Dean and Madison Brandon, replaced by Jasmine Perez and Ashante Smith. As Dewey creates the jump ball, she just ripped it out of the arms of Desi Gorley, but the refs call a jump ball, as it'll be Pittsburgh ball. 25.7 now on the clock. Coach Snyder calls in the defense she once ran here, as we've seen man-to-man, and we saw a 2-3 or 3-2?
3-2 zone.
It's a 3-2 zone and a blocking foul on the baseline drive on Ridley Lynn. She picks up 2 quick personal fouls. Driving and being fouled is Kaylee Musa, 5'10" senior, sister of Kylie, both seniors. As I spoke it into reality, as that will put them in the 1-1, but the free throw's no good. Rebound Labette County, 15 seconds to go. And they have the ball. Here's Dewey right wing, 10 seconds on the clock. Pass inside, tipped and almost out of bounds, but Perez saved it. She didn't need to save it. It was going to go out of bounds. Now here's Pittsburgh in transition, but the pass is stolen away by Ashante Smith. Dewey can't get a shot off as the buzzer sounds. But all in all, a good first half from your Labette County Lady Grizzlies as they lead the Lady Purple Dragons of Pittsburgh 30-8. As we'll take a 3-minute timeout and come back with first half breakdown and stats here for you on KLKC. As we welcome you back to our halftime show here on KLKC or on our YouTube live stream, we thank you for joining us for this evening's contest as Labette County leads it over the Lady Purple Dragons of Pittsburgh 30-8. Some first half stats for you before we break down what happened there in the first half. Madison Brandon with 13 points. She made 2 3-pointers and went 3 for 6 from the free throw line. Anna Dean behind her with 8 points, a solid 8 points from Anna. Sometimes it feels good to get that out of her in a full game. Not to say that she usually doesn't score, but if she averages anywhere from 8 to 14 points a night, that really helps this team, and she's already on pace to score 16 tonight, so that's nice to see from Anna.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what she can do in the second quarter with that.
Carson Stewart with 5 points, and Jasmine Perez and Ridley Lynn each with a pair. For Pittsburgh, really not much to say, just 8 first half points, but Desi Gorley did play well on both ends. She had 4 points, half of them. And Ava Hurt had 2, came off the bench. She's a freshman. And Jacqueline Hall, a starter, she's a sophomore with 2 points to round things out for Pittsburgh. So just to quickly break down kind of what happened there in the first half, Labette County really didn't waste any time getting into the rhythm that they really like to get into. Explain to us kind of what that is and how they roll.
Well, that's something that Sido does well, especially on the transition. Whenever there's a turnover or they get a quick rebound and kick out, they like to kick out and go up the floor. And that's something that we saw well in this first half. Was every time perfect? No. But they ran that efficiently, and that was how we got a lot of our outside points and even our inside passes. I think that's why Anna has 8 points already, is because they were looking for her. They got the pass. And we were able to see that in there. And then, like you said, like we talked about at the beginning of in pregame, who's going to step up and fill in for Lauren? I think we've seen that with Carson and Shelby especially. And Carson Stewart has really impressed me in the first half in rebounding and getting those hard shots and taking shots. She hasn't made a lot, but she's getting confident and stepping into that. And I think that that's something that's a really good sign, and we're going to see down the road. Same with Shelby. She's been putting up some shots. She's had some good defensive stops. So I think it's really, like we talked about, it's effort, and we're seeing that out of the Lady Grizzlies tonight. So I'm really impressed with them in this first half.
As you mentioned, them being able to find Anna in good position, that's so true, because that's something that I remember throughout the first game and throughout the whole circle tournament. It's cleaned up here since we've started league play here in the SEK, but Labette County's post-entry passes, I feel like that's all I was saying through some broadcasts.
It was.
The turnovers in the post-entry passes was just substantial. Way too many turnovers on passes to the post players, but they've gotten a lot better at that over the past 3 games, and now this game is something to kind of add on to that, is the post players have done a good job, like Anna Dean and Ridley Lynn and Ashante, when she's down there on the block, have done a good job of already being in a scoring position before they even have the ball.
Yeah, and they're willing to play, even like they're not waiting for the defense to come to them. They're going straight to the basket. They're not worrying about where their man is. They're just catching. They're being patient, and I think that's another thing, is the outside guards are patient, getting the pass in, and they're putting them in a position to score. And so I think you're exactly right. This is a very good game from that aspect for the Grizzlies.
As we thank you for listening to our halftime show here on KLKC, we're 3 minutes away from the start of the second half here in Harrison Gymnasium, so we'll step aside for 3 minutes on KLKC. As Labette County owns the ball for the first possession of the second half, as Anna Dean got a Carson Stewart miss and drew the and one underneath the basket. As her and one free throw is no good, as Johnston and Brandon fight for the loose ball and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow in favor of the Purple Dragons, as that puts Anna Dean with 10 points on the evening. So that was her first free throw of the game as well. As Hall has it for Pittsburgh, guarded by Wilson. Now she's doubled by Brannon, but she breaks it off to the left side now to Johnston. Right back to Hall, who pulls up quick from the corner. No good. It was a deep three. Perez tracks down the rebound. Here's Wilson up to Dean. Dean stops in front of the student section, loses it off of her foot as she kind of laughs on the way back as Stewart tried to steal it from Johnston, but a foul was called. As Coach Snyder didn't like that one.
She did not like that one bit.
As I feel for that ref. I've been yelled at by Snyder too. When I don't edge a sidewalk correctly with the weed eater, that's when she yells at me.
I'm sorry.
As Gorley has it, now Johnston gives it to the right wing. Now back to the top, Jacqueline Hall has it. She's come out with a good energy here in the second half. Here's a pass stolen away by Anna Dean as Gorley was trying to hit a cutting Hunt, and Dean stole it away. Here's Labette County again. Leads it by 24 here on their home court. Their first home game in SEK play as they've gone 2 Fort Scott, 2 Chanute, and 2 Parsons.
Yes, that is correct.
As 2 of those 3 were nail biters, as handled Chanute pretty well. Here's a beautiful pass inside to Dean as she lays it in as Brandon threw it from deep behind the three-point line at the top of the key as Anna was wide open. She has 12 points as Dean tries to reject Johnston but gets called for the foul as that was better transition offense from Pittsburgh that time as they had been caught up back that way, but they finally beat it this time.
Yeah, they've been kind of slower getting up the court a few times, but that was a much better offensive transition for Pittsburgh.
Johnston's first free throw is good. Her second free throw good as well. Couple subs for Labette County. Shelby Wilson in the game. Or excuse me, not Labette County. Did we have a sub during that free throw? I thought I saw someone come in. Maybe I'm just seeing things. I don't know. Brandon has it on the left wing and hits Dean underneath, who makes the layup with the right hand as she kind of scooped that one into the basket. Fancy looking layup from Anna Dean. She has all 6 of Labette County's second half points. She has 14 on the contest. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter.
And again, it's like what you were talking about with the post passes. Madison has not wasted those passes. She's waited, made sure she's open, gets it in there, and we've seen the great shots from Anna on the inside.
Ashante Smith checks in. She replaces Carson Stewart. As Haley McCabe, a 5'8" senior for the Purple Dragons, checks in for the first time tonight. She's playing the post position, it looks like, on this possession. As Hunt tries to throw it inside, and it's poked away by Jasmine Perez. It'll stay with the Dragons. That pass was intended for Cheyenne Hunt playing underneath. As Hull will inbound. Slaps the ball, surveys, and finds on the near side Musa. Here's a set play for Hall in the corner, but she doesn't get the 3. Good defense from Ashante Smith. She reverses it to Gorley. Ball's on the deck. Smith hits it, and a jump ball is called. As this time it favors Labette County's possession, so they'll have the ball up by 26. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Jasmine Perez gives it to Brandon on the right wing. Now in the corner, Smith. Now Dean has it. Faked a pass and got hurt to bite on it and finds Brandon in the corner. Her three's too short. And now a foul as Ashante Smith got down the offensive rebound. She was fouled from behind. Is on the foul. They got Cheyenne Hunt. That's 3 on her. Inbounds goes to Shelby Wilson. Set play for Brandon. Pull up 3. Good! She has 16 on the night. Madison Brandon, 3 3-pointers. As you can't give her that shot, especially off of a set inbounds if you're Pittsburgh. As here's Jasmine Perez with a steal and a score on the other end. Jasmine Perez playing well tonight, not tearing it up and scoring as she did in Fort Scott, but really, Izzy, that's not what she should do.
No, well,
She shouldn't score 10 again.
No.
It'd be great, but that's not her contribution to this team.
Yeah, she is a defender, and that's a huge part of any team. And to have her be as quick as she is and as confident as she is dribbling the ball and stepping into the passing lane, that's a huge contribution. Almost more than sometimes points would go, for saying. Because that's what we get. That's how you get into transition. That's how you get up the field, and you pass that ball up, get other people in position to score.
As we have a foul underneath, they're going to get Jasmine Perez on the foul. And yeah, that's well said. That's, exactly right. And all of what you touched on is Jasmine Perez plays, and she knows what role she plays in this team, and she does it very well. As the first free throw is good. One more to come. It's Hall at the free throw line. Her second free throw is good, both swishes. She has 4 points. Couple subs for Labette County. Addison Rexwinkle checks in, as does Ridley Lynn. Those two replace Madison Brandon and Anna Dean. Ashante Smith gets it near the left elbow, flips it to the corner to Rexwinkle, who traveled. I didn't think the ref saw it for a second, but she did indeed travel. As here's Pittsburgh breaking the press again. They've done that better in the second half. As Musa has it on the far side, it's Kylie Musa. As ball's on the right wing now, Hurt puts up a three, and she gets it to go. The freshman has been impressive. She has 5 points, and she's earned every minute she's played. Ava Hurt, that is, 5'2" freshman. 41-15, Pittsburgh's played a much better second half. Labette County still with a pretty good lead as Rexwinkle has it on the right wing. Ball rotated now left wing Perez. Perez penetrates, dishes to Wilson in the corner. Well-defended possession here from Pittsburgh. Wilson tries to get an edge, and Will flips it to the corner. Rexwinkle open for a deep two, no good. Rebound fought for. Perez saves it, but in the hands of a Purple Dragon. Here comes Cheyenne Hunt, and she's fouled from behind by Jasmine Perez, as that's 3 on Jasmine, and that'll be 5 team fouls on Labette County. As Nevaeh Jones quickly checks in for Jasmine.
Yeah, and that's something as a defender, you get caught with a lot of those fouls sometimes. And that's something Jasmine's gotten better at, but something she still needs to work on in that area.
As here's Jacqueline Hall running point. She'll throw it now to Johnston. Labette County picks him up in kind of that half-court press. As here is McCabe swarmed, but she drives and finds and scoring. We'll see who was on the basket. Her back was turned. It's Jacqueline Hall on the baseline jumper. Good shot there from Jacqueline Hall. And Coach Snyder doesn't like what she sees. She wants a timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here, though, and remind everybody that tonight's broadcast is powered by Labette Health and the Bartlett Co-op. And we like to thank some other sponsors as well, that being Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Gilmore and Newland, Labette Bank, Woodworth Enterprises, Herman Lumber, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Labette County Mental Health Services, Tank Connections, USD 506, Wood Doolahary Insurance and Real Estate, the Corner Store of Altamont, Community National Bank, Snyder Lawn Care, Oswego Locker, Altamont Lumber, and SEK Orthopedics, Doctors Meister, Mosier, and Morris. So big shout out to all of our sponsors for making my job possible, as well as Isabel's, to bring you Labette County basketball. Here's a three from the freshman Nevaeh Jones. Nevaeh Jones was with her first three-pointer of the night, the impressive sophomore on this Labette County squad. As here's a shot too short from Hall from the three-point line, rebound Labette County. As here's a steal by Hall. Hall playing a much better second half, just a sophomore. Her floater's no good, too strong. Rebound on Dean. Here comes Brandon pushing it. Brandon picked up by Hurt. She'll throw it back to Nevaeh Jones. Now Dewey on the left wing. Now Rexwinkle near the corner. Dean top of the key. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Labette County leads it 44-17. Jones has it deep right wing, back to Brannon in the corner. Skip pass, long skip pass to Dewey, who gets an edge, touches the paint and kicks it out to Rexwinkle in the corner. Dewey had a lane. As Rexwinkle doesn't like what she sees, here's Brannon, her layup no good, blocked by Johnston. Good strong play there from Johnston, getting the block. And here's Pittsburgh with the ball and 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Skip up ahead to Hurt. She's made a three. She'll put up another one, and it's no good. Looked good the whole way, though, as Dewey throws it to Dean, who wasn't ready for it, and it goes off of her calf. As Dean was just running up the court, and the ball just hit her right in the back of her legs. It'll be Pittsburgh's basketball. Addison Rexwinkle checks out of the game, replaced by Shelby Wilson. On the court for Labette County's Wilson, Brannon, Dewey, Jones, and Dean underneath. Gorley dribbles and hands it off to Johnston. Here's Hurt in the corner again for three, and it's short. She's got a confident stroke, but rebounded by McCabe. McCabe drives baseline, tries to get position. Her layup no good. Rebound fought for on the deck. Dewey looks to have it, and a foul. I don't know if it's a foul or jump ball. I think a foul.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
As both teams were just kind of fighting for it 50-50, as he got the Dragons on the foul. Kaylee Musa, that's her first personal. And third team foul for Pittsburgh, as Jones running point. Throws it up to Wilson, now to Dean, backdoor Brannon, her layup, good, beautiful offense from Labette County. Madison Brannon picks up her 18th point of the evening. Labette County picking him up half court. Jones gambles on a pass and loses, but luckily a pass high and out of bounds as Johnston was trying to hit Musa underneath, but too high, out of reach. 41 seconds on the clock. Labette County with the ball. Checking out is Kaylee Musa on the court for the Dragons to round out the third quarter. Is Hurt, Gorley, the freshman Johnston. Trying to see who it is underneath. Paige Morey and Desi Gorley. As we have a foul underneath on the Dragons. As that foul goes on Megan Johnston. That's her third personal, fourth team foul on Pittsburgh. As checking out is Haley McCabe. She's replaced by Cheyenne Hunt. Hunt a starter. Jones surveys and finds Dewey wide open in the right corner. She'll launch it, and it's too strong. Rebound Pittsburgh. 20 seconds left. Hurt got a lot of minutes so far in this third quarter. She's earned every bit of them, as Hurt has 5 points and is just behind Hall for leading scorer. 8 seconds on the clock. Johnston has it. Gives it to Gorley. 5 seconds. Pittsburgh, Hurt has to get a shot up. 2 seconds, she'll shoot a floater, and it's too strong as Dean rips the rebound down. And so at the end of 3, Labette County leads it 46-17, dominating, looking to stay undefeated here on their home court in SEK League play. We'll take 60 seconds here on KLKC.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
First possession of the fourth quarter. Anna Dean gets a huge block on the freshman Johnston, as it was a good drive from Johnston, but Dean with a huge block right at the peak of the shot, as on the other end Labette County loses it out of bounds. Pittsburgh with possession again. Here's Hall running point. Hall elects not to use the Johnston screen and hits back door. Hunt, her layup's no good. Stewart on the rebound outlet to Jasmine Perez. As here's Brandon open in the corner, why not? And it hits the front of the rim and falls in for Madison Brandon. When you're on, I guess, right?
And that is exactly what we're seeing from Madison Brandon tonight, and the crowd, especially the student section, is loving it right now.
She has 21 as Hunt is stripped, but a foul's called. They're either going to get Perez or Wilson. As they get Shelby Wilson, that's 3 on her, 16 fouls for Labette County, so Labette County been called on a few more fouls in the second half than in the first half, that's for sure, as Johnston has it guarded by Brandon, and she'll reverse it now to Hall. Hall guarded by Perez. Goes to the left side, touches the paint and flips it out to Gorley. Gorley back to Johnston for a 3, and it's off to the right, rebounded by Carson Stewart. Here's Jasmine Perez crossing half court, gets it to Wilson. Back to Stewart. Stewart drives, touches the paint, and gives it to Brandon. Left corner. I thought she was going to shoot it.
I did too.
She sold me on the fake. As Dean looks to drive. Dean throws it to Stewart now. Stewart left open, puts up a 3. It looked like it was tipped. It hit the front of the rim. Maybe not, though, as Johnston got the rebound. Hall, the point guard. No Dragons in the paint. She'll hand it off to Hunt now, back to Johnston. As Pittsburgh has played more from the outside in rather than inside out, as they still don't have really a big inside the paint. They're just slashing, and Hall slashes and gets it, but Perez poked it out of bounds. So it'll stay with Pittsburgh. They'll inbound under their own basket. Cheyenne Hunt's going to inbound. Hunt looking to throw over the top of Carson Stewart. Nothing's really there. Perez gambles but loses and leaves Hall wide open, who cashes in a 3. Hall has 9, leading scorer for the Dragons, as Perez is forced to save a pass out of bounds. As here's Brandon with it off of the save in the left corner. 5 minutes to go in the game. Labette County leads it comfortably by 29. Dean gets a nice feed and turns, shoots, and scores as Anna Dean continues a very nice night. 16 total.
Yeah, she's been confident in the paint, and we are seeing that, especially here late in this quarter.
Here's Johnston driving and kicking it out to Hunt, who looks to drive. Stopped by Stewart. Good defense there from Carson, sliding her feet. Here's Hall with it, guarded by Perez. Labette County in a man-to-man defense. We've seen a couple different looks tonight, one of those being a 3-2 earlier on, late first half. Here's Cheyenne Hunt, guarded by Stewart, forced to pick up her dribble. And a timeout, Coach Krotz. It's a full timeout, so we'll take 60 seconds here on KLKC. You're listening to Labette County Lady Grizzly basketball.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field, in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information, or visit labette.edu.
With the ball and 4 minutes remaining on the clock, as a nice box out from Ridley Lynn as Johnston put up a deep 3, no good. Rebound obviously in the hands of Lynn, and here comes Labette County quickly on the other end. Smith with it at the top of the key, dump inside for Lynn. Not enough mustard on the pass. She had position, but picked off by Hunt. Here's Pittsburgh with it, wide open on the right wing. Musa closed out by Lynn, gets by Lynn. Her floater's no good. Rebound 50-50 in the hands of Johnston. She wins the battle. As here's a wild drive and crazy shot high off of the glass from Kylie Musa. Rebound Labette County. Here's Smith with it in the corner. She's guarded by Gorley. Reverses it to Dewey. Pittsburgh in a man-to-man. They've thrown a couple different looks. Dewey gets by. Her left-handed layup's no good. She hits the deck, falls right on top of it, and has it, and just has to find a teammate before a jump ball is called. And Coach Snyder calls the timeout before either of those things happen. And she just wants 30 seconds, so we'll keep it here and rattle off our sponsors again for you. We'd like to remind everyone that tonight's broadcast is powered by Labette Health and the Bartlett Co-op. A few other sponsors include Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Gilmore and Newland, Labette Bank, Woodworth Enterprises, Herman Lumber, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Labette County Mental Health Services, Tank Connection, USD 506, Wood Doolahary Insurance and Real Estate, the Corner Store of Altamont, Community National Bank, Snyder Lawn Care, Oswego Locker, Altamont Lumber, and SEK Orthopedics, Doctors Meister, Mosier, and Morris. As one more time, I'd like to welcome all of our Pittsburgh viewers or listeners as we have a travel underneath. So Shante Smith got caught traveling. So here comes Pittsburgh again. Pittsburgh with the ball. Hall has it on the right wing, guarded by the freshman Jones. Different looking 5 in the game for Labette County as they hold a 31-point lead here at home. Here's a layup, no good, rebounded by Rexwinkle. It's poked out of bounds from behind by Gorley. It'll stay with Labette County. On the court for the Grizzlies is Addison Rexwinkle, Audrey Dewey, Nevaeh Jones, Ashante Smith, and Ridley Lynn with 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Here's a pass stolen away by Gorley. Can she finish? Oh, no, she can't. She barely missed the layup. But Desi Gorley has had plenty of steals this evening. Rexwinkle has it, picks up her dribble, and reverses it to Dewey. Now to Lynn at the top of the key. Jones has it on the left wing. As here's a dump inside from Smith to Lynn, no good, but tracked down by Dewey. As Lynn has been open, is he on both times, but Ashante, as Audrey Dewey drives and scores, but Ashante just hasn't put enough air under it.
Yeah, and that's something I hope they see next time if she's open, but that was great ball handling by Audrey Dewey. She didn't get nervous, she just finished her shot, and luckily it went in for her.
Johnston spins right into the chest of Audrey Dewey and has to reverse course to Hall. As here's a foul as the clock will continue to run. We'll see who they get on the foul. It'll be the 7th team foul on Labette County, so at the line shooting 1-1 is Jacqueline Hall. They're going to get Ridley Lynn. That's her 3rd personal. Checking out for the Purple Dragons is Hunt. She's replaced by Gabrielle White. As Johnston is replaced as well by McCabe. So the front end of the 1-1 is the clock ran that whole time, so we're under 60 seconds to go. Hall's front end is good. One more to come for Hall. Hall's had a good night, just cracked double digits with 10, looking to make it 11 on this attempt. And she will, as she's 4 for 4 from the free throw line with 11 points. Good showing from Jacqueline Hall, as she has half exactly of the Purple Dragons' points as they have 22. So Labette County is going to stay undefeated in league play and move to 4-0 inside the SEK as they look to continue their strides to another SEK title. It's not going to be easy this year as the SEK is really scary to play from top to bottom.
Yes.
As you don't want to be too deceived as Labette County is going to win this one by a pretty good margin. But last season, as Labette County is just going to dribble out the clock, but last season, Labette County beat Pittsburgh here at home 50-36 and then only won by 12 on the road. So we could see a better one in Pittsburgh the next time these two teams play. But that'll do it for this one as Labette County moves to 4-0 inside the SEK and Pittsburgh drops to 1-3 inside the league. Labette County wins it 53-22. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and have post-game stats and breakdown for you in 3 minutes on KLKC. The Lady Grizzlies win it 53-22 to stay perfect. Inside league play, they move to 4-0. I'm Jack Leake alongside Isabel Redford. We thank you for joining us for our post-game show of the Lady Grizzlies contest as the Grizzlies are warming up here in front of us as they'll take on the Dragons as well here in about 12 minutes. But before we get to the pregame for that, let's take a moment and break down the scoring for the girls' game. Madison Brandon finished with 21 points. What a night from Madison Brandon. She had 2 threes in the second half and 2 in the first half, as Anna Dean complemented that perfectly on the inside with 16 points. So Madison Brandon and Anna Dean, the 2 big seniors for this team, combined for 37 of the 53 points. As I'm telling you, if they score 37 combined every night, it's going to be hard to beat these guys.
That's deadly. That's deadly right there.
As Carson Stewart had 5 points. Jasmine Perez had 4. Nevaeh Jones had 3. Hit a 3-pointer there in the third quarter. Audrey Dewey had 2, and Ridley Lynn had 2. So really good play from your 2 main starters, Brandon and Dean. For the Lady Purple Dragons, Jacqueline Hall had 11 points. Behind her, the freshman Ava Hurt had 5.